Okay, so I'm Paul Duffin. This is the video for my application for my Level 3 Coaching Award. The first session we're looking at tonight through the game side of things is developing our go forward and our support play. It's been an element that's been a bit of a problem in the team in recent games where we've been trying to play like that, but the pass has not been successful because the skill level probably hasn't been good enough in the actual contact. So tonight we're going to look at a game where we're trying to get, or I'm trying to get through conditioning the players to start to look at the basics of the offload in terms of the contact side of things. Okay guys, listen up. Right, so just thinking about the game that we played on Saturday and the feedback that I have been given about it, and thinking about how we've played in the past. We've been struggling with finishing some opportunities that we've had. We've worked some good go forward, okay, and because we're making the wrong decisions, whether that's we might be butchering the numbers off opportunity where we got a 3-on-1, but we decide to cut back inside for whatever reason and go back into where the crowds are, or we might be running a little bit sideways and killing off our opportunities that way, or the bit that we're going to focus on tonight is those last little passes, that offloading stuff, okay? That's the area that we're working on. So we're just going to start off with a conditioning game of touch, and then we're going to start to look at some of the technical bits and pieces around the actual offload, okay? So just to start with, the conditions are going to be that it's a two-handed touch / wrap, okay? Nothing too aggressive, please, because I know we're nice and warm, but it's still early on, and we will build it up. The ball carrier recycles the ball by either offloading, okay, either offloading the ball or by turning and popping it. What is the ball carrier going to need to be able to do that?
Communication.
And support. Okay, excellent. A key area. Ideally, where's he going to want that support? Either shoulder, thank you, well done. Okay, so we're looking for people to be running some good lines. Okay? Any questions? Good stuff. Nathan, you okay for, sorry, Lachlan, you okay for joining in? To start with, it's just a wrap touch. Yeah? You okay with that? Yeah. Cool, see how it goes. Ben, can you go and grab a bib, please, buddy? Okay, guys, let's go. Can you get a decent ball for me, please? Up and down to start with. We'll see how we go on for space. We might switch it through 90. Allows you appear to have a ball. Okay, lads, when you're ready, let's play. Touch! Okay, guys, let's hold it there. Okay, straight away.
Offload or turn and pop.
Okay, straight away, we're struggling to get the runners around the support carrier. Okay? Think about what we talked about. We want the runners coming from deep, left and right. We talked about communication. Let's think about it then. Okay, off we go. Tackle. Tackle. Good call, AP. That's what we're looking for. Well done, Fraser, again. Same idea.
Don't hold it, Port. Take your room. Take your room. Stay good. We're numbered up. We're numbered. No.
Okay, hold it there. Guys, quickly we come. Yeah, it's going to be a non-bibs ball. Quickly. The only reason I call you in, guys, I don't want to keep shouting all night long. Okay, so, good D. Perhaps on a couple of occasions we need to think about checking the breakdown to make sure we're not offside, which has been another area of concern for us. But on that occasion they weren't, and what happened?
Pressure and he knocked on.
Pressure and he knocked on. Guys, what, as the support player to the ball carrier, what have we got to expect? The ball. Okay, you've got to expect the ball if we're playing it in that form. If you're calling for it, left or right, you've always got to expect that ball. Okay, so let's just think about how we might want to think about receiving the ball. Okay? Yep. All right, cool. Play from there, Rob, please. That's a tackle. Play on. Tackle. It's another tackle. Okay, score there, just quickly, guys. Excuse me. On both occasions at the moment, guys, listen. On both occasions at the moment, why is it slightly awkward with the off? Why do you think it's slightly awkward with the offload?
Because everyone's going forward for a wrap and you can't get your hands over to get it back through and wrap.
There's certainly an element of that. Think about, as the ball carrier, how available, how early is the support call coming in? So what's happening to the support player?
He's up on him.
Absolutely, Ben. He's up bang on him. So what's happening there is that any go forward we've got is being stopped because he's having to check his run to catch the ball. So what do we need to think about then? If we're going to, so let him, but when? We're coming from depth, so we've got to do it earlier. Excellent. Okay, let's go. Early calls, guys, please, early calls.
Onside, onside. Make sure you're onside. 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 Get up. Come on, side, Scott.
Good call in, AP.
Stay right.
Good call, Capo. You gave a direction as well, which is excellent. Yeah, but you were offside, Ben.
All right, fair enough.
It might well have gone backwards, but you were out of it.
Ducks into it.
High tackle, back you go on the line, guys, back on the line. Whoa. I've got to play from there, see what happens. Tackle. Turn over, I'll let that go. Okay, and we'll pause it just there because that's a good point to just have a quick chat about. Okay, so the next session is going to be looking at the technical aspects of the breakdown, where I've taken the guys out of the game environment where we've been playing for a short period of time, and we're going to look at the key factors in relation to the offload and the effectiveness of the offload. Players are going to be working in small groups, and I'm going to be working around the groups, trying to give some feedback to the players through both directly me giving the feedback and also using questioning to get them to draw the learning from them as well. Okay, so just for now, we're just going to spend a little bit of time looking at the key factors and the technical aspects of our offloading. Okay, so can you split yourselves into groups of 4? There might be a couple of groups of 5. Right, okay, I'm just going to we'll do a quick demo with this group, and this is what I want us all to go away and do. We're just going to look at the key factors, as I've talked about. So, in fact, tell me what the key factors are going to be when we're looking at things like the offload. What do we need to think about as the ball carrier?
Body position as you go in.
So, right, hang on, one at a time. What was that one?
Body position as you're going in.
Body position as we're going in. So, what are you talking about there, AP?
Well, you're already making a decision on what side you're going to pop it off. You need to decide what side you're going to actually lean into the ball. The back.
Okay, so that's going to be influenced by what?
The support runners.
Call for support. Okay, so probably going to respond to the loudest call. Okay, so if you've decided you want to pop the ball to the left, which side are you going to take the contact?
Right shoulder.
Okay. What about if we're looking to do a little pop offload before we go? What have we got to think about there again? It's linked with what you were talking about there in terms of body position.
Turning.
Yeah, okay, so we need to think about either turning. Okay, so we're either going to take the ball high and go beyond the tackle to offload to the call of our support, or we're going to turn and pop it. What do we need to do as the ball carrier though as well? What do we need to think about in terms of the person we're taking contact from?
Fix it. Take the contact on your terms. Make sure you've got him in the body position. You've got him to make the passes.
Okay, so if I'm the tackler, yeah, and you're the ball carrier, which way do you want to go, Brownie?
It depends on what I'm saying. If I'm ball's going that way, I'm going to try to get that way to create a bit of space.
Yeah.
That way.
Okay, but we're looking at the outside of the person who's looking to do the tackle.
Yeah.
Like Brownie says, we want to dominate that contact point. Good. Support runners, what do they need to be thinking about?
Yeah.
So coming from depth, all right? What's going to help us if we're coming from depth? Because at the moment we are trying to come from depth, but there's something that's affecting our ability to be effective. Timing, absolutely. Timing that run so that the call goes in. And I'm still convinced that it's this thing about when we generate some space, we don't like to shout loudly about it because it will give the game away. Okay? But thinking about it as a support runner, and I've decided I've got to take the tackle, I'm going to take the contact. If there's a loud call of support either side of here, what's it going to do to the defender? So what might he be inclined to do?
Sub off the tackle.
Absolutely, in which case I'm straight through. Yeah? So in our groups, all we're going to do, where's our ball carrier? Okay, so if I can have bagman over here, the bagman is just so you lot don't get broken at the moment. We're going to build it up in a second. Holding the bag, guys, can we just hold the bag in two hands? Okay, don't link our arms through it, just in two hands, and you're just really being a target for the ball carrier. Two support runners, either side. Okay, so all you're going to do, guys, is you're going to use this as an opportunity to practice your timing. Okay, so it's on your shout then, Brownie. When you're ready. Good, excellent. How did you know which way you were going to pass the ball there, Brownie?
He didn't really move, so I
Force.
Yeah, but
He used the force.
he used his force. He used his Jedi Knight skills, didn't he? Excellent. Any chance of you two calling support on either side?
Yeah.
That'd be really good, wouldn't it? Yeah, I know. I know we commit.
Different on
Telepathic
game,
communication is next week. All right. And guys, think about timing your run. Okay, do you two want to be going at the same pace at the same time as Brownie? Okay, off you go then. There we go. Okay. So in your groups, make sure you've got a shield, make sure you've got a ball, and I'm just going to work around the groups, giving you little tips and bits and pieces as we go. The person who's not involved, guys, just listen. Guys, whoa. If there's a member of the group that's not involved at that point, they can be the coach. Look for the faults, okay, and offer some correction, please. Who shouted my name? Yes, Ben.
Is that not actually just passing past someone what Brownie's done there? Because if there was a defensive line, it wouldn't be like that. You'd have to turn your body offload until people in.
Yeah, well, he didn't really do. He didn't either turn and offload, or he didn't really.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, so we're not, yeah.
No, I don't want that. I want us to hit the bag. Good. Just, Bri, if you're taking the contact in those ones, just hit the bag. Hit the bag and then pop it. Don't go down. We don't want to be going down too early. Whoa, Brownie. You don't need to be charging from a million miles away. Good. Try and use both examples, guys. If we're going to, Brownie, all you're doing is you're just passing before there. Okay, so we want to be thinking about hitting the bag and popping, or going beyond and getting that ball beyond the tackle. Good footwork, Brian. Okay, so Steve, what do you need to think about doing? not so much slowing it down. What would make that work? I don't want you to slow it down because I want you to penetrate. Not quite. Keep going. When did you make your call?
I made a call quite early on, I thought.
But it wasn't early enough, clearly, was it? Yeah, so learn from that you need to be shouting a little bit earlier. Right, guys, just listen for a second then. So in your groups, agree on one thing that's going well for you in your group, and then let me know.
Communication.
So, right, okay, so let's be a little bit more, because communication is a word we chuck out all the time. What I'm looking for is our specific communication. Loud, clear, call, left or right. Good. Okay, Ben, your group. You can have the same thing.
Yeah, the same thing. That's about all that's going well at the moment. What about
that's all that's going well. Okay, well, and hold that thought, because once you've given me the good thing, then what I want you to do is to tell me what you want to work on as a group. Okay, the thing you want to focus on most on the next bit.
That's the right. The comms is
It's earlier as well.
So the timing of the call, timing of the call and or timing of the run?
Right, a bit both.
Bit of both. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'll let you have that, guys. Okay.
Ball carrier was manipulated.
He's manipulated the tackler. Excellent. Okay, good stuff. Guys,
What is this nut?
listen.
We were right.
Common theme.
Chat.
Communication. But making sure it's meaningful communication, useful communication. How resemblant is that of our issues that we have sometimes on a Saturday? Well, yeah. Okay.
We've also got to tell them how deep we are, and not just left or right.
So what can we chuck in on our communication? So we're calling left, deep,
left.
short, what? Yeah. Okay, you know what to say. Let's say it. Okay, so work on what we're working on in this group. Okay, so you're still working with communication. Ben, what are you working on in your group?
So our passing.
Our passing.
So like we're going into contact
Guys,
and
can
fading
you
away.
listen? Because what I guarantee, I'm asking you for one thing, but I guarantee that the stuff the other groups are going to be saying is going to be a benefit to you as well.
So we found a couple of times we go into contact, we're fading away from our pass rather than stepping through it.
Okay, can you just explain that a little bit
So
more?
if I'm coming at you and I'm going to pass to my left, I'm going like this and off balance passing.
Yep.
So it makes the defence easy to slip off to read that pass.
Yep.
So when I go in, I want to put a little bit of feet on. If I've got no feet, just pick your shoulder, go in like that into contact. You're protecting yourself, your ribs, from your elbow in your shoulder, and it's a short pass off your hip, rather than fucking like this or something like that and you get buried.
Happy with that? Yeah?
Good coach.
Thanks, guys. What are we working on?
Yeah. The same sort of
what I'm
thing.
here for.
It's like the way we're going into contact.
Great work,
Okay.
Eddie Jones.
Bit soft going into contact.
You want to manipulate the bag, man?
Just got to watch support carrier not getting too flat.
Okay.
Since you pass the ball, you have to go.
Right, okay, so what we'll do this time is we'll bin the bags, okay, but if you are the tackler, it's nothing more than a little bit of a wrap and a bit of contact, nothing, I don't want you smashing people. All right, same with the ball carrier, let's not try and obliterate the man who's doing the tackling. Yeah, I know, Tim.
Yeah, but he can't hear. He can't hear.
All right, guys, let's go. You all right with this bit, Lachlan?
Yeah, as long as Scotty doesn't smash me.
Yeah, Scotty, remember the rules. Remember the rules. Okay, none of that rugby league nonsense here.
When you play, you make the defender try and follow you.
Yeah.
Best. So,
Yeah.
But it's not going to work like here.
No.
Obviously, the back knows he's going to.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, what I want him to do, or what I want you to do, is manipulate him as a defender. Okay, so manipulate him. All right, you've decided which way you're going to pass the ball. So as Nathan pointed out there, so if I'm going to pass it left, I want to manipulate him so I'm attacking his right shoulder, so I've got the opportunity to get that ball away. Okay, you've played at quite a high level back home. Okay, some of our guys are still working on some skills that we've not been particularly good at as a team. All right. Yeah, mildly. Come on, Shannon, switch on. Let's go. Good. Just try and get those arms free a little bit more, Picks, yeah? But you see how the arms are starting to come into it now, guys? It's important that we get a good position on the ball count, on the tackler. Ben? What's going to make that better? What's... Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll do it. What's going to make it better though? What did you need to do? Where were you facing when you tried to do that offload? It's facing square on virtually. Oh, okay, all right, yeah.
Right.
That's a bit better. Good timing of the call as well, Lewis. Good stuff. Right, okay, guys, listen. What we're going to do now then is we're going to go back into the game scenario. Okay, and let's see if we can bring some of those skills that we've been working on into the game. All right, you all have identified some good points that we need to be working on. Some of them are collective throughout the team, some of them are individual. All right, so let's see how we can get on with it.
Is it still touch and pass, or are we chicken scratching?
No, we're still looking to manipulate that offload. But listen, boys, listen. I still want us to make the right decision. So if the decision isn't there for that offload, okay, if the support call has come too late, if the tackler is a little bit more effective than you thought he was going to be, and it's all a bit of a tangle, it's like anything we've planned. If it's not going to work, what do? We go back to square one and start again. Okay, so we'll just take a bit of contact in that case. Yeah, they'll just let go. Okay, ready, guys? Bibs ball. Okay, there's a wrap. Play from there. Good calling, Neil. Good timing. Good work. Good work. Well done, Brody. Thank you. Good call on the defence. Oh, great line chase.
Get on side!
AP, tell us what you were shouting.
Get back on side.
Get back on side. Because if this works, that's what their defensive line is going to be, offside, isn't it? Okay? You lot are making this work really well in a narrow channel. Let's flip it through 90. So non-bibs defending this line. Might get a little bit more success now. Huh? No, it's not a square, Lewis. It's definitely vaguely rectangular. Lewis, look how much room you got to your left. Back on side, guys. Back on side. Good chase. That's it. Take it in. Options, options. Good Ben. Oh, nice. Oh, play on. Play on. That's a nice idea, Ben. Play advantage again. By way of a complete bonus for learning, gents, 2 knock-ons on both occasions. What did we do until I shouted it? We just stopped. We stopped to watch the ball on the floor. Okay, the referee will give us that advantage. Let's use it, please. Okay, play.